When I picked up the camera, I would say for the first time, and just looking through the viewfinder, I think, I just couldn't look back. And for me, it was then a journey as to how I become a full-time filmmaker. My name is Olan Collady. I am a cinematographer. A few years ago, I was thinking, wait, hold on, how did I end up here? Then I realized when I was a young kid, I had dabbled in all facets of what you would call the arts. So I used to draw and paint as a young kid. I was into music as a teenager. I was in a jazz band. I played the keyboard. In my late teens, I dabbled in creative writing. Early 20s, I was into interior design. Filmmaking was the only one that stuck because I could scratch all these other forms in one single medium. I got into filmmaking at a difficult time in my life. I lost my dad I think 2 months after picking up the camera. Filmmaking allowed me to obsess about something, to I guess not deal with whatever grief I was meant to be dealing with at that time. It just gave me the distraction I needed. I know it was probably one of the last things that my dad saw me do, or like a hobby he saw me do, and it was like, oh, like a way to I guess, keep that alive. About 10 years ago, I call it the democratization of filmmaking, where companies could make small cameras that shot things that looked just as good, if not better than things that were on the TV back then. If it wasn't down to that innovation and that breaking technology, I'll probably still be in the office, like writing some code or running a team. It's the fact that everyone can tell a story and tell their story. And I think for me, being able to tell other people's story, albeit visually, and do it justice, I think for me, that's one thing I think is uniform across my work. I think it's that empathy that people see in the subject's eye. Art is meant to make us feel something, but what's important is to pick up a camera and go shoot some passion project, something you want to do and something that encapsulates your voice. Filmmaking for me is a way of connecting to others. More importantly, is creating something to share with the world. That's what art is. It's meant to be for sharing. The only way to live forever is like to live through your work. If I'm able to live something that I guess transcends time, and be able to share something with the world, whether inspire someone to whether become a filmmaker, or maybe to understand life a lot more, or again to build that empathy or connect to some part of the world, I think for me that will be a job well done.